Well, I wasn't going to record a video, but here we are. So, there's a shooting in Uvalde, Texas. This is near Houston. Well, let me make sure here. But basically, when I see this kid, he looks like an Elliot Rodger type. And of course, they're going to frame this as a white supremacist shooting, even though the gentleman's name was Salvador Rolando Ramos. And he does look fairly Hispano, let's be honest. So here's, like I say, here's what we know. This is updated. Yeah, so this is updated at 8:41 p.m. This is from This is to Houston to NBC, Houston. Let's go ahead and see what we see here. So I'm just going to read through some of this. Allegedly, now, ironically, of course, Wikipedia already has a page up and says that shot and injured his grandma. The other one says that the grandma was killed. So we don't know. 18-year-old Ramos, person who police believe acted as a lone shooter. It is believed he was armed with a handgun and possibly a rifle. He was born May 16th, 2004. Oh, 85 miles west of San Antonio. Sorry. I'm a retard. Ramos was said to have been shot and killed by authorities moments after the shooting. He killed, I think, 18 kids and 2 teachers. While I had some issues today, and I'll admit, I'm not going to get into the details of it, but I didn't act as I should have. I'll put it that way. But let's just say this. Let's never reach, I hope that people reach out to somebody before you reach that point when you decide to pull out guns. Maybe I'm getting older, this and that, and maybe it's because I feel embarrassed for my own actions today. And I'm not going to get into those as much as I want to, but it's really just petty shit and other stuff that I've done before. But anyway, like I say, I'm going to go for the emotional tank here. People are going to frame this as a white supremacist shooting, even though clearly when you see the picture of him, he was Hispano. I know, I'll take care of it. Hold on. And it's a very disappointing thing to see. I mean, like I say, it happens more and more, right? I don't really know what else to say beyond just, be weary. Be weary of it all. We've seen folks, of course, who talk about how he got the firearm from shore and all this sort of thing and what happened to him. Everything that is on his Facebook is going to be found, and people are going to be combing through it for days, and any little thing is going to be put up as soon as possible. Okay, so this one says 18 children and three adults, so 21. But I'll go ahead and let me see here. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, Uvalde Consolidated ISD. Death toll, 3 adults. Yeah, it is a deadliest, and this was updated 9:05. Okay, so this was a little bit more recent. Deadliest shooting in U.S. grade school since the gunman killed 20 children and 6 adults at Sandy Hook Elementary in Newtown, Connecticut. It came just 10 days after a gunman in body armor killed 10 black shoppers and workers at a supermarket in Buffalo, New York. And of course, there's a lot of grifters outside of that, which a lot of people haven't talked about, are the grifters in, the Black Hebrew Israelites came out to that shopping center, the supermarket in Buffalo. A lot of people are upset about that, but yeah. Federal law enforcement officials said the death toll was expected to rise. They spoke on the condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to release investigative details. The teacher who was killed in the shooting has been identified as Ava Mireles, a fourth grade teacher. Mireles was in her early 40s, leaves behind a spouse and a child. Yeah. Abbott identified the gunman as 18-year-old Salvador Ramos, who was shot and killed by law enforcement. 2 officers were struck by gunfire. Like I say, husband. Okay, so this is just talking about the victims, which I think is important, but I think it's a little bit too gruesome. I'm not going to say the thoughts and prayers thing because plenty of libs will do that. What I will say is that there's a lot of hurt and pain in this world. And especially as I get older, you realize how small the world is and how, honestly, as you get older, there are fewer and fewer chances and opportunities that you have in this world. What does what mean? Means they're going to stop. It could be economic sanction or just like trade sanction. Hold it. Yeah. Anywho, screw it. I'll just leave it in. Who cares? Yeah. And you realize how few opportunities there are. When you do that, it becomes very disheartening. I'm not going to say that what happened to this kid was justified. I'm not going to say any of that. What I will say is that, I know, 18 years old, he wasn't a kid. I'll let y'all quibble about that, about if he was a kid or if he was an adult. I'm not going to get into it. What I will say, though, is there's a lot of problems in this country that nobody wants to really answer. I think economically, socially, and there's a lot of folks who are out there to sell snake oil politically and everything else. And it's just something that you have to be very careful of. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Maybe I'm just super boomer, but yeah, let's just be cautious of it all. Anyway, hopefully y'all enjoy that, or hopefully you appreciated my commentary, and see you later. Goodbye.